Welcome! Hello everyone, and welcome to another Old School Gamer. We are continuing Sid Meier's Colonization. I've been enjoying this, and I actually took a little bit of time to look up some strategical errors on my part, and see what we can do to fix those. Starting this round, we'll see what happens. But I've definitely been enjoying this, and looking forward to making some more progress. So with that said, let's... Oh, game always, whenever I move the window, likes to glitch or hold the music like that. Alright, let us load our game. Alright, looks like we've got some starts here. Oh, welcome! I am glad you could make it. I know I'm starting at a little bit of an oddball time, but since these sessions run long, I think it'd be fun to get a little bit more time to hang out and just make more progress. I looked at a website called How Long to Beat, and they're talking about the average play session for this game is 16 to 18 hours, somewhere in that range. I'm like, you know what? Let's let's add a little extra time to this whenever I can, because otherwise I don't necessarily want to drag this out for like 21-hour sessions, you know. And I think I've been running about an hour and a half anyway. So it looks like our latest is this top one right here. Loaded successfully. Good, I'd like to see that. Maybe I need to start making backups. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how to look around. There we go. So one thing I learned today is that you really don't want a site that has more than one or two water towels. That's crazy. I don't even think the Civ games last that long. And who knows? They could be really off. And also, there's a very high possibility of me losing the game, which will take longer than the actual completion or win time. And who knows? I might get back up and say, all right, no, I'm gonna win this. Like load a previous save or something like that. But one thing I learned is that you can uproot colonies, disband them, and drop them somewhere else. You want to stay away from the Indian colonies as much as possible, and you want to keep your colonies clustered as close as possible. And then what was the last thing? Oh yeah, the water tiles. You really want as few water tiles on those first few as possible. Ash, welcome! Hey Ash, I saw the those were awesome pictures. Looked like they did a great job on those. Let's see. So I want to actually uproot Best Colony. We'll still name it Best Colony, but we want to keep that. But I want to explore a little bit and try to find a good area. The problem is, once you build a stockade around the town, you can no longer uproot and put it somewhere else. I was thinking Civ, like when I said more water tiles, because you can get resources. That's true, and there are some fishing tiles that you can get, but strategically they were saying that it's better to have a water tile, maybe two water tiles, but don't put it on like a peninsula or something like that. But, you know, it is what it is. We are where we are. And maybe we'll explore a little bit with these. We've got an expert sentry, and he's got a horse. Oh, they also told me to buy horses. I need to buy horses. Yeah, I saw that those were... Yeah, they were both awesome. The Cherokee tribe is pleased to see your progress. We're giving you 6 tobacco. Warning, smoking may cause cancer. Alright, looks like we've got like a Aztec colony over there. Oh, so that's how I get people to go to a place. Okay. 10 furs. Man, those guys are just dropping all kinds of gifts on me here. Uh-oh, looks like there's another forest over to the left, another one of the countries. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. new cargo of furs is ready. Perfect. All right, so that ship, I am actually going to send it over to Fort Orange. We'll drop our horsemen off there. And I need to stop my soldier guy here from... Alright, I'm going to zoom to colony. Oh, we finished our stockade. I forgot to stop the stockade, so... Okay, so best colony is now permanently in place and there's nothing I can do about it, so... Alright, so be it. We are at where we're at. So we need to change... let's see. What do we need to build next? You know, this is kind of a lumber yard, so a lumber mill. Makes sense, I would think. You're lagging a bit tonight. Ew. Oh yeah, I see a couple of drops in there. It's not terrible. Maybe it's gonna work itself out, but I definitely see like two spots where it dipped down in the internet connection. Man, that's unfortunate because last time we had a real good thing going. All right, maybe not the lumber mill, but although I guess that would increase lumber production. We can sell that. Warehouse, armory, stable. So I was talking about getting horses, so maybe I should go ahead and head that direction. Awesome. And let's exit out. I need to... Okay, good. I stopped him from whatever he thinks he was doing. Whatever I told him to do. 6 coats in recognition. 7 ore. Man. Oh, we're starting to see other nation ships moving around. Religious unrest in the Netherlands causes a master carpenter to become available to you. Awesome. Because I need to ship out some... Alright, I'm going to send this guy inward a little bit. That way. Oh yeah, I realized this way. I need to point with the mouse cursor. Oh yeah, I just saw a huge dip in my internet connection now, actually. Wow, that was pretty rough. Sorry about that, guys. It seems I can't predict the day-to-day internet forecast. Man, those Spanish, they're just not making any friends. Meeting fellow Europeans, oh boy. Greetings, discoverer, and welcome to New France. We have justly claimed all this land in His Most Christian Majesty King Louis, and we are here to promote the greater glory of France. Please do not interfere with this God-given mission. I would most definitely interfere. Although all of this land is rightfully ours by order of the king, we propose a demarcation treaty dividing the land before God into perpetual and inviolable Dutch and French spheres of influence. Will you agree to such a partition? Let's see, Spain is all about conquest, so that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good point. I remember seeing that. What am I going to do with this? Like, I don't know that I want to stub my nose at another nation just yet. But he sure does come off like a prick. So I'm like, But the Dutch like trade. Yeah. Let's see. Excellent. All the land which you now occupy shall constitute Dutch sphere. Land we occupy is French. Please remember not to trespass. How much do you value your worthless lives, heathen swine? Let's see. Just consider it a future Louisiana purchase. I love it. There you go. First, you must withdraw your forces from our colonies. Go in peace. I don't know. There are two conflicting Ferengi rules of acquisition here. War is good for business, and peace is good for business. And both options are provided right here, so... alright. So the question is, where is... Okay, I see the French to the north there. I'm assuming they're in blue there. Oh, sweet, I get multiple moves with this guy. I'm happy about that. Alright. So let's see what we have here. It's not a conflict, it just means good Ferengi will come on top no matter what. This is an excellent point. Alright, we have plenty of furs ready to go. We have a lot of food. We can load a ton of... Actually, I read that maybe it's good to keep your food. So I'm going to do that. And they said, go ahead and trade your ore too. That's pretty valuable. And I'm going to go ahead, exit out of this town, because I think I've got everyone working for the moment. And I'm going to send these guys... Yeah, I don't think I have any hammers or anything. I stopped a YouTube video of a Twitch stream to watch a Twitch stream. I'm not sure if I have a problem or not, lol. A YouTube video of a Twitch stream to watch a Twitch stream. I don't know. I don't know. It's like... Is that like... You stopped eating a leftover meal in order to eat freshly cooked food? I mean... That sounds good to me. I mean, I'm just saying. Although, I'm sure whatever you were watching was a higher production value than whatever I'm serving right now, but I'm trying. Alright, we are gonna send this ship over to Best Colony to pick up lumber. Alright, I'm gonna keep going out further. Okay. Looks like we could build a colony where there's nobody else for right now. Dang, that's good. I'm glad you like my fallacious logic there. So it looks like I could set up some silver mines right over here. That would be pretty good. Wonder if I can do that with my scout. 7 sugar for everlasting peace. Again, the diabetes train continues. Alright, we are in Best Colony, and I am gonna... I thought they said they had lumber here for me. I see no such lumber, but I do see furs. Sugarcane, tobacco... Or we can load that up without taking any extra. And coats. I'm gonna drop those in too. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna take that over to... back to Amsterdam. And I'm gonna bring back some horses, because apparently horses will breed. Which is good to start doing early game and go with it later. Or then have it later. Especially as you start, like, military things. Alright, now the question is, can I start colonies with military? Orders, build colony. I can start a colony with this guy, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you play as Dutch, you greedy merchant. That's fair. That would be an accurate assessment there. Also, welcome. Welcome. Let's see. Shura. I'm gonna go with that. Sorry, I am horrible with pronouncing names, and I will thoroughly embarrass myself. Shura or Shura, one or the other. All right, and in my greediest, Shura is fine. Awesome, appreciate it, and welcome. I am, in my greedy, opportunistic ways, going to build a colony. Oh, let's see. This square does not have access to the ocean, Your Excellency. If we build a colony here, we must transport its produce to port using wagon trains. which we can build in a colony. Oh, I forgot about that. And that's exactly what I had in mind. Do it. Let's see. It won't let me type the Y. It stopped me right there. Not quite as best : It would be wise to lower the volume of the music. It makes it hard to hear your voice. Oh, is it a bit? Is it on the bit high side? I apologize. So, did not realize I was running it that hot. There we go. It's a couple of dB down. All right, well, I was going to actually adjust the name a little bit, but we now have not quite as best : so. All right. So we have access, and looks like we don't have any. Volume is high because it's old type of game. Yeah, and I usually see the dB meters and everything that I can pick up on it. I thought I had it pretty well balanced, but I apologize if I was making it difficult. All right, so we have conifer forest, mountains. So this isn't going to be great for farming, but thankfully we have right here Plains Road, good farming. So that's going to support us pretty well. And we are bringing in some silver since we've got a guy in the mountains, so that's good. And we got some cotton, so that's great also. One thing I also read was saying that I need to go ahead and get ready to start making pioneers also. Sweet, we have... Oh, and we got 50 tons of horses. Okay, I'm not going to question that. Nope, not going to question. All right. But we have a colony. And those French guys are still snooping around up there. The Cherokee tribe is giving you 12 ore. Have fun. All right, our ship has arrived in port, so let's... Wait, we made a pretty good profit on those coats. Decent on the furs. And not too bad on the ore either, so nice. You get horses because you colonize scout after 2 turns. You can go back and scout horses will keep growing that city. But, right, yeah, I was just talking about I'm actually going to pick up some horses, but the thing that struck me as funny was that horses were measured in tons. And not as individual units, so 50 tons of horses. And I like how this guy was just running around with 50 tons of horse, because, horse. So, I'm going to be dropping off horses at the 2 other colonies, so that those keep going up as well. All right. At 4 per ton, price 400, and that's fine. I know I've got 100 tons of horses, but I'm going to run with this for right now, and we're going to send this out. Fun fact, you can have a horse party and throw them into the river in protest. Yes, I saw that when they were talking about when you increase the taxes, or yeah, when they increase the taxes, you can do they were proposing a lumber party that time. And good, we got that carpenter as well. Perfect. All right. Your expedition enters a small friendly tribe and the chief offers you 38. Okay, cool. So the question is that tribe gonna remain there? That's like right next to... Okay, good. It's not showing up on the map. Cool. The Aztecs see that your food stores are low this season. Our own harvest has been plentiful, however, and we have come to share the bounty with you. We offer you a gift of 72 food in recognition of everlasting peace. Cheers and thank you. Hey, and we need food, says the Cherokee. Alright. We will give you food because all of our current places are in the positive, so I'm going to run with that. A colonist from Fort Orange has learned a specialty profession, fur trapper. Hopefully the guy who is trapping furs, yes. Awesome, and he is already sitting there with all the, man, that fur is just taking off. Sweet. Alright. You are going to best colony first. I'm going to have to build a wagon train, too. Let's see what we got. I like how the name just trails off into nowhere. Not quite as best colon. Alright. Yep, we started off with 58 horses, and that has been growing, so that's good. What else do we have? I need to build a wagon train. But I don't have lumber. I've got lumber in the other place. I can build a wagon train there. So I might want to go ahead and change that in that town. Here we go. What are you building? You're building a stable. Oh, and the horses are here, so that's good. Wagon train is saying it will already be complete, so I am actually going to go ahead and do that. And... oh yeah, the carpenter. DC, welcome! Welcome to Colonization. Trying to figure out what on earth am I going to do next. So this guy, I'm going to explore out this way a little bit more. This is the place that has all the lumber. So I definitely want this guy to stay. I don't think I can... oh! Apparently I did a thing that I did not mean to do. Let me see what I did wrong here. Okay, I'm going to click this guy. Somehow I have stopped lumber production and I'm not oh, I know what I did. Okay. So I want to see if I can put this guy there. Oh, you can have 2 carpenters in one location. Yes. Why, yes, I am insane. Why do you ask? All right, I need to change his occupation back to lumberjack. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm gonna leave that carpenter there. All right, now that I fixed my mistake there, everybody else is taking their turns. Best colony produces a wagon train. The best wagon train. All right. Options for the wagon train. Century, no changes. I don't exactly know what that means. I'm going to say no changes, but I guess this is going to be a unit that I can change, for lack of a better word, or that I'll be able to move as a separate turn. So I'm going to run with that idea. And I'm going to go back to building a stable. We've got the horses here. And it looks like anything that I went over with the number of hammers that I had doesn't roll over to this guy. So, okay, so I wasted some effort. I'm okay with this. Alright, and we're going to send you to Fort Orange. Perfect. Laden with horses. Wait, there we go. Can I just send you over to not quite as best? Perfect. Spanish loot and burn in Tradewood Village. Natives flee in panic. 800 gold worth of treasure recovered. It will take a galleon to get the treasure back to Europe. Well, nope, here we go. I still want to know what happened to this guy and why he looks the way he does. That belly, yes. Those eyes, look at those eyes. I mean, he's like staring me down, like I'm afraid he's gonna shoot laser beams at my eye if I don't kiss his pinky ring. Discoverer, in honor of our recent wedding to our 8th wife, we have graciously decided to raise your tax rate by 1%. The tax rate is now 2%. You may, if you wish, kiss our royal pinky ring. He took the Ark of the Covenant and now he has charming eyes. There is nothing charming about those eyes. I think they made him look so ridiculous so he wouldn't feel bad about rebelling. I think you got something there. Alright, we'll kiss your Royal Highness and continue. Spies report Arwaks massacre English colonists at Plymouth. English governor plans countermeasures. Uh-oh. Apache tribe is pleased to see the progress of our neighbors. Not quite as best colon. We have come to offer 14 sugar. We still can't see where we're going. The price of horses in Amsterdam has risen. Dutch founding fathers announced that Benjamin Franklin has joined the Continental Congress. I always imagined him to keep a kite under his chair at all times for those emergency, lightning strikes and lightning storms that you need. Benjamin Franklin, colonial and later U.S. statesman who became the first postmaster, printer, and foreign ambassador in English colonies. He was also one of the first great American scientists. Franklin, as ambassador to Europe in the Continental Congress, brings coherence to the colonies' relations with foreign powers. Yay, Benny. Must emergency fly a kite, yes. Didn't Mary Poppins teach you nothing? The best president who was never president. The King's European War have no further effect on the relations between the powers in the New World. Oh, that's good. And Europeans in the New World always offer peace in negotiations. Okay. Alright. So we have trade advisor, exploration advisor, military advisor, political advisor, and religious advisor. Huh. I mean, we're based on trade, so I'm assuming that there would be some default to, or some benefit to continue pushing that, but I imagine these guys also, you could see him like the first Congress meeting doing a deep discussion and then suddenly, hold on, gotta fly this. Trust me, it's important. I love it. I love it. I really do not know how to do the military stuff in the game, and I know that they're not actually advising me. I also like silversmithing, so, Paul Revere. Yeah, I have no strategy here. I did not mean to make that rhyme. Completely nonsensical there. Alright, give me horses. I give you furs and ores. Because I said that as plural. And let me look at the other fort, because I want to see... Yeah, we've got some furs down there. Let's go ahead and send him... I know it's a little wasteful, but let's send him back to Best Colony. Oh. There we go. Oops. Go. Best Colony. Awesome. And I'm going to send this guy down, because I... Oh. Discovery of the Pacific Ocean, which was literally like this far from the Atlantic Ocean. Spies report Arwaks massacre English colonists in Plymouth. English governor plans countermeasures. Sounds like they're not, both them and the Spanish are not starting off on being pleased with booty. Yep. Religious unrest in Netherlands says expert silver miners. Yes! Perfect. Love it. That is exactly what I need. So I feel like I must be on Florida or something, like the Florida Peninsula, because it's like, there's the Pacific Ocean, there's the Atlantic Ocean. And even if it's not the Pacific Ocean, but it's like, it feels like it's that narrow, like it's Florida. It's like, I can't think of, I mean, I know the game procedurally generates the stuff on this map. So I've seen some people complain like, oh, I just got a bunch of islands or things like that. But I'm just trying to think through, it's like, is there any place, you know, in the United States area that would border the two oceans that close? It's like, trust me, it's important. The Florida Man Peninsula. There you go. Yeah. And I know I misspoke with, like, which seas are touching which, but I'm just trying to think, it's like, is there any area of land where two bodies of water are that close? It's like Florida's the only one I could think of, unless you start to go into Central America. Alright. Enough talking. Was I going to pick up any more fur? Yeah. From land to shining land. Alright. I'm gonna send this guy back because I want my silversmith. Alright. I'm gonna start going south. I hope that I don't violate anyone's territory in the process. The price of muskets in Amsterdam have gone up. Population increase in Port Orange. New colonists now available. Ooh. That's the first time I've had that happen. So which guy is the... Ah, here's the new guy. So we need to assign him something. Rainforest, major river. Ocean, major river. Conifer forest, mixed forest. It would be useful to have lumber down here, and I don't have any other primary resources. Or I could start doing something with all these furs. Weaver's house, fur trader's house. Is there like a tanner? Tobacco, blacksmith, trees. Let's just throw them in the woods. Alright. So this guy... Fur trader's house. Oh, okay, he makes coats. Let's do that. That does say trader, not tanner, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure I'm not totally messing that up. And alright, perfect. Shall we attack the Apache, Your Excellency? Why? No. It's like, you just want? Okay. Trader is an occupation. Trader is an occupation. Treason is my game. Alright, unload our ores. And that tax rate's gonna start killing me. Yep. 9 gold, man. But here's our silversmith. That's what I'm excited about. Sedation and treason, say no more. Alright, so we had already gotten horses. We've got horses in all 3 of our colonies there. And do I need to do anything? Do I need to bring anything back? I mean, do we want to... I guess one thing I need to start doing also is thinking about producing muskets as well. But I think that's a later game, so I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just gonna send this guy back. Start mining that sweet, sweet silver. Best colony produces stable. Awesome. Horse production for the win. And we better change this. Stable is complete. So we have fort, armory, dry dock, warehouse, school. I guess dry dock will start letting me build other ships. I'm not at a place where I need that. Wagon train, we've already got one of those going. Which we only really need one because we have one inland colony right now. Lumber mill. You know, this has been a lumber producing town. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to go for it. It's like, what's the worst that can happen? Mistakes were made and I lose anyway. Okay. And all of these guys are assigned. Perfect. What? Can I assign do you assign somebody to a stable? No. Okay. You can only assign horses to a stable, not people. And they're producing lots of tools. He's producing lots of wood. Cool. I probably need to start... That's probably one thing I'm going to have to start doing is moving wood inland. Yeah. We're going to have to say, ooh. You find nothing but rumors. Aww. Spies report Arwak's raiding party wreaks havoc in English colony of Jamestown. Were they asking for it? I mean, good to know, I guess. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? I don't know. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Alright, so we have arrived. We have silver. And what else do we have here? Cotton. Do I want to hold on to cotton? Or do I want to trade that? I'm gonna hold on to that for a little bit longer. Just in case I can do something really good with that later. So he's producing silver. I'm gonna exit. And I'm gonna send that wagon trail over to Fort Orange. The Cherokee tribe is pleased to see that you're doing well. Here's 9 furs in recognition of our peace. And also, can't wagon trains trade with the Indians? I need to try to do something that... Because if it flew over the bay, they would be bagels. But they would certainly be more delicious that way, though, wouldn't they? Flying bagels. Only with cream cheese. Go. Let's start off at Fort Orange. That's the one that's closer. I agree, bagels are succulent. I don't know that I have ever specifically used that word to describe a bagel. But you're not wrong. Definitely not wrong. Alright, so I am slightly... I think that's what I eat for my midnight snacks. That is a good midnight snack. There is just one shop in the area that we had. Man, those Arwaks are just taking on the Spanish too. Good night. Hey, here's 12 ore. Thank you. Yeah, there was a bagel shop in the area, and I don't know what the guy did with his cream cheese, but it was slightly sweeter than normal cream cheese. It wasn't like honey or sugar. I just don't know what he did to it. I think he might have added like some cream to it or something, but he had the best cream cheese. I would just like, hey, can you just like sell me a container of it? And he wouldn't, but oh, it was good stuff. Kept me coming back. Oh man, I think the Spanish won that one. Whipped cream cheese. It's just whipping it. Does that make it like... I guess because that increases the surface area, I guess you get more like flavor out of it spontaneously. I'm just trying to figure that out because it was just so good. And it was like, it did have like that whipped consistency to it, so I think you're onto something there. Could be. Hey, that was a good thought. I appreciate it. All right, so this guy's got furs. I don't think I need to take anything back there, and I don't think I need to take anything to Beth's colony. So we're going to send this guy down to Beth's colony because I want to pick up lumber and send that to the other colonies. And we've got our silversmither. I'm going to send him over. Yeah, I'm... Oh, okay, we're still going through this. You got me thinking about different dairy products I could use to make ice cream. Oh, now that is a lot of fun, especially if you do like a single batch, try to make like a single batch of ice cream in a plastic bag. That's a lot of fun. I'm not great at it, but we did used to have like one of the full like 2-gallon ice cream makers. It was like in a 5-gallon bucket of ice, and it was a metal cylinder that went down, and you'd pour your cream and your sugar and whatever else you wanted to mix in there, and it was motorized, so it would do all the churning. Oh, that was some of the best ice cream when you just make it at home yourself like that. I have one of those cedar churners that... Ooh, nice. I made peppermint ice cream one Christmas, and my mom talks about it to this day. You've got a good thing going then. Yeah, the homemade ice cream, it really is amazing. Anyone who has not had homemade ice cream, find you somebody who has one of those churners and say, I will pay for the ingredients because it will be worth it. Find a good recipe out there too, because you can overdo one thing or another, but oh, it's so good. The new cargo of furs is ready at Fort Orange. Perfect. Continue turn. So we're going to move those furs onto here. Move the silver onto there. Perfect. This is working out. Put some jackets in there. And you're going to go over to S Colony. You get to race the wagon train. Man, homemade peppermint ice cream sounds really good. We've got a ton of... Like, I've got a bottle like this big of peppermint, food-grade peppermint oil. It's like, you got me thinking of it. And unfortunately, it's like you only ever need, like, 2 drops of the stuff. I mean, that's not true. I'm exaggerating. But it's really good stuff. What I like about homemade ice cream is that it has a smooth consistency even weeks after it's made. Yes, a lot of times... with the homemade stuff, especially if you lean a little heavier on the cream side. Like, I think some recipes say add a little bit of milk or something like that, but the more cream you have, the smoother it's going to be because there's fewer water crystals that are going to crystallize and make it that different texture. What I did was I bought a bunch of peppermints and smashed. Oh, you did it the good way. I love it. I love it. I have had that style where you get the peppermint chunks in it. Ooh, lumber mill. Oh, it upgrades. Ooh, the lumber mill actually upgrades your existing site. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I had that style of ice cream once, and that was really good. I will definitely have to try peppermint oil. I don't know. I think you're doing it the right way already. I mean, if you want to experiment with it, by all means, but I like your way a lot better than the idea of peppermint oil. I just naturally think about it because I have a ton of peppermint oil. My mom used to make, what are those things called? The York peppermint patties. She would make the York peppermint patties, like her style, where she would get the confectioner's sugar and lay it out and make it into patties, let that cool and harden, and then, dip them in chocolate and put them on a cooling rack and let them harden. Or no, she wouldn't do a cooling rack. She would do, like, wax paper or something like that. But, oh, man. You end up making so many that it's like, these aren't special anymore. Armory, dry dock, schoolhouse. Warehouse. Sounds really... They were excellent. I actually liked semi-sweet chocolate the best, but I have more of a sweet tooth because I think York typically uses the dark chocolate. But I found that semi-sweet because the white chocolate the sweetness didn't balance well with the peppermint, but the dark chocolate, whatever. I think if you got a good dark chocolate, it would balance well, but I just ended up liking the semi-sweet better. I don't think I want a second wagon train. Rum distillery, fur trading post. We are getting some furs here. Tobaccoist shop. I don't know. I feel like we've got a good thing, but I don't want to waste the hammers and everything that we're making too. Let's increase our warehouse. Let's do that. Yeah, they were so good. I miss those. It's like now I'm almost tempted to try to figure out how she made those. All right, Spanish treasure fleet laden with 700 gold arrives in Spain. Spanish king pleased with booty. It's good to be the king. Religious unrest has caused free colonists to be available in Amsterdam. All right, well, let's take a... Oh, no, stop. I did a wrong. Okay, good, I stopped him, but unfortunately I have to send him back to the other colony to pick up goods and then go over to Amsterdam, so I totally lost a turn on that ship. Alright, and our silversmith has arrived in town. Excellent. That seems very inefficient for that Spanish colony there. Alright. You are going back to Best Colony, and you're going to pick up those goods. Alright, our silversmith is here. That is awesome. We're going to send him to the mountains. Actually, I guess I gotta send this guy somewhere else. Let's see, where am I gonna put you? Can you just go over there for now? You can go make some rum in the corner. Just leave me alone. I'm gonna put this guy in the mountain. And please mine some silver. Oh man, that doubles the silver production. Oh, that's awesome. So this guy, is there something that I can do with the silver? Carpenter's shop. For a trader's house. So silver, cotton, and food. I mean, I guess I could set this guy up as a weaver for now, but what's his actual training? Seasoned scout, okay. Move faster, have the ability to gather information on foreign settlements. I probably should have him actually being the one that's running around, so maybe I should just go ahead and do that. Scout. It takes 50 tons of horses to make a scout. Well, you know what? Here we are. Spies report Arwaks, Spanish colonies. It's a burn Spanish colony. Spanish governor vows revenge. Man. Kill it with fire, I guess. Alright. You are laden with treasures and going to Amsterdam. Oh, I forgot about you. I gotta load you up with lumber. Oh. I'm wondering, because I'm seeing the lumber supply starting to go down a little bit there. I wonder if now I'm producing so much that it's not sustainable. Let's see, conifer forest, rainforest. Let's see. What other options do I have? I probably need to send one of these. Oh, no, you go back here. You be a lumberjack. You. Okay. He actually produces 6 lumber, even though it's not, like, specially set up. So I'm going to go with that. That way I think we have a positive, yep, we have a positive influx of wood. I need to remember why. Oh, these are all the horses I'm not producing because I'm capped. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't want... How do I do, like, partial... I mean, do I have to take 100 tons at a time? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, how do I do a partial... Can I not move 100 tons, or... Alright, I'm gonna need some help. Can somebody figure out how do I move a partial ton? Do I hold shift? Ah, it's shift. Okay. He can be taught. $50 tons of horse. There we go. Okay. Still says that it's not being produced. Oh, it's shipped. Thank you. It's still showing those X's, but I'm wondering if that's going to change when I actually remove the horses from the area. I don't have a tanner right now, but this is a coastal town, so I'm going to run with it. Alright, let's exit. I wonder if I feel like they said that I could trade with natives or something like that. I wonder how that works. I'm going to try to send a colony there. All right, I've got my scout. I'm going to send him north. Arwaks massacre English colonists at Plymouth. I think I've done that several times by now. I don't think they properly get an idea what a massacre is. They need to... I don't think there would be a Plymouth anymore. Sons of Liberty membership and not quite as best colon is up to 10%, Your Excellency. Make more Liberty bells. Because you're supposed to have more than one in a country. Okay. Best colony produces warehouse. Wait, what does that mean? Let's see, it's not showing up on the map or anything, but I'm assuming that that's going to let me hold more than what I had before. Alright, what else we got? Warehouse expansion. Wagon train. We've got one of those. Weaver's shop. What are we producing? Is there anything else that we have that's above the next level for the... What is that thing called? The lumber house. I'm not seeing anything. Schoolhouse. Dry dock. Fort. I mean, we could start fortifying an area. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright. I am gonna just do the next warehouse expansion. Looks like the horses are still showing the red X's over them, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Yeah, I'll have that guy loop back around. Alright, let's go to the Tradewood Village. Okay. Your expedition has reached the village of Cherokee. Inhabitants are peacefully working in the surrounding fields. They wave to you happily. I smell popcorn. Tradewood Village, why not? We see that you brought some horses to trade with us. Do you want 389? Fair price would be 521. Let the horses be a gift to you. But also a highway to heartburn. You know, I have not gotten popcorn, what is that stuff? Heartburn? My wife has, though. A fairer price. I heard that you can do a little bit of haggling and that's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. We are in need of tobacco and trade goods. Perhaps you will bring some of those, perhaps you'll bring some of those next time you come to trade. Even rum would be of some value. Okay. Let's see. Like the AC/DC classic. You know, I hate to admit I am not very aware of AC/DC songs. But I am willing to be educated. Let's see, we have sugar, coats, furs available to trade with you. Which would you like to buy? Oh, interesting. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of sugar because they have definitely been trying to give Best Colony diabetes. Coats, furs. You know, I don't know what the prices are in the far place. We're good on coats and we're good on furs because we have towns producing those, so I don't think we're gonna do any more trading at the moment. The Apache tribe has fallen upon hard times, and we want food. Let's offer you some food. And we have come to offer you 6 tobacco. Okay, cool. Maybe that's what I want to do is trade some of that tobacco. Man, look at that silver price, 19 each. What? 13 gold tax. You know, that's not bad. We're still at a place where this is a very beneficial relationship. I'm not gonna cause any problems with that. And we're picking up a free tradesman. Perfect. You know, guns are not expensive. Probably this early game, it might not be the worst idea to... The price of muskets spontaneously rose to 4 a ton. Because we're still really good on gold right now. You know, I have 3 colonies, so 100 tons of guns for each one is not the worst idea. Alright, yes, steady as she goes. Might as well be prepared. Alright. You are gonna go to... Actually, let's go back up to Best Colony. Because I want to pick up some lumber. Oh boy. Scout friend is there. Oh man, I guess they're looting something over here. Oh man, this guy gets a lot of turns in movement. That's great. Cherokee tribe is pleased to give you 10 furs. Like, dude, we've got so many furs. It's just here. It's kind of like when you start a garden at home and you're like, you plant like 10 zucchini plants and it turns into like 10 tons of zucchini. You're giving zucchini to everyone. That's what I'm picturing in my head. All right, wagon train. We're going to pick up... Okay, I think we're making positive progress on lumber, so I'm going to load some of that up. Just... I don't know why I'm... Oh, that's right, because I'm going to need somebody to make tools to make improvements to the town. They're not tools, hammers. That's what it is. Why did I press F? Oh, did I fortify or something? What did I do? Game. Tell me, what does F do? Fortify, okay. No, we're... No, don't go there, don't go... This is quickly becoming a comedy of errors. Alright. Okay, let me take a moment to not fortify. Clear orders. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Go to not quite as best colon. I need to clear that guy's orders. You really, like, if you, like, do an accidental click somewhere, you can really mess yourself up. Especially if you're, like, in battles or something where, you know, you're trying to strategically use your turns. Man. Alright. Best colony. Alright. I want you to go south. Sweet. So we've got another guy. I probably need to send him to another colony. In all seriousness. Oh, and we have guns. Let's move those there. Okay, this... You can't man... Okay, so you can't man a stable. I really wanted to make sure that... fur trader's house. You know, we've got a lot of fur. It still probably would be a good idea to actually produce that for trade. So I'm going to put them there still. We will run with that. Cherokee, want to give you 9 sugar. The diabetes wagon continues. I'm telling you. Fort Orange, Your Excellency, has 100 furs. Boom to colony. Man, that fur trapper is in overdrive. Fur trader's only making 3 coats. Like, come on, pick it up. The furs start just piling up outside of the fur trader's office. And he's like, I'm making them as fast as I can. Alright, well that'll be fine because the boat's heading that way shortly. Perfect. Oh, that's right. I'm like, why is he all the way back here? I thought I was exploring stuff. It's like, no, because he got all confused and started running back. Alright, there we go. I'm wondering if I'm in a place where I need to start fortifying things. I probably need to get this guy like on a horse. Let's see, best colony would be closest. So let's go with that. Although I might need to clear his orders and check out that treasure place. Alright, you get some guns. And let's see, the muskets will spoil. I mean, I guess if you left guns out in the rain, I could see that. That makes sense. I guess I'm gonna have to get that wagon train here. I'll wait for it, because then I'll get to unload some more silver, too. Plus, that gets the furs out of this warehouse. But it means he's not going anywhere for a little bit. How do you pass? Wait for next turn, I guess. Oh, he's the last unit. Is there like a S? Oh, there's a begin trade route. That's what I need to figure out with the wagon. Wait, what? I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Okay. We'll just burn our turns. Aztec's raiding party wreaks havoc on French. So, it sounds like all the other colonialists, have take an aggressive action against the other, against the native. Whoa. Oh, wow. Sweet, zoom to colony. So we have expanded our warehouse even more. I wonder if I could actually drop those, what am I talking about dropping? Those guns here with extra expansion here. All right, so we're not getting any ore or anything like that. It's primarily fur. Do I have a trader set up in here yet? Yeah, okay, I do have a fur trader. Is there anything that makes the fur trading post? Okay, let's try it. Let's aim for that as the next expansion. You know, while we're waiting for the silver, I'm going to send this guy back to S Colony. Better than wasting his turns. Montreal. Religious unrest in the Netherlands has made master blacksmiths available. In honor of our recent wedding to our 9th wife. It's bagel time. Can I have one? Please? Alright, to our 9th wife, we have graciously decided to raise your tax by 1%. How many more wives can this guy have? The tax rate is now 3%. If you wish, you may kiss our royal pinky ring. Alright. The King of France has offered to send us a force of trained mercenaries, few dragoons, in exchange for some inexorbitant amount of money. No, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I don't even know if I can trust the guys you're sending my way, so. So our scout is going, whoa. The French loot and burn Aztec City. Natives flee in panic. 4,000 worth of treasure recovered from the ruins. It will take a galleon, I get galleon, to get this treasure back to Europe. I played Donkey Kong Country. I should know how to pronounce this word, right? The price of rum in Amsterdam has risen. Again. Our ship has arrived. Let's unload the furs. Unload those. Yeah, and I don't even have room for the silver anymore, but let's see if I can unload the... Perfect. I can unload the guns. Thank you. Okay. Like a illegal weapon trade. I can unload the guns. Canada, eh? He has more wives than Henry VIII now. Well done. Now the question is, does he collectively have 9 wives? Or does he have, like, is he, like, going through this in, like, serial? I don't really want to know the answer to that question, but I did ask it, though, didn't I? Oh, good, we have some tobacco. We could actually trade that with the other wagon. Alright, and we now have room for the silver, so let's send this guy back to Fort Orange, because we're going to get that shipment of silver in there. And I want to see if I can set up a trade route. You have not defined any trade routes, so how do I set up a trade route? Maybe it's under the edit trade route, okay. Create trade route. Destination number 1 is going to be not quite as best colony. That's a fine name. Destination 2 for route is going to be Fort Orange. Oh, good. I like this so far. So we want to load silver here. We want to unload silver here. Edit trade route. I want to add a new destination. I want it to be best colony. I want to load lumber. And I want to unload lumber when it gets here. I think that's... I mean, I guess I could make the route go just between... Skip the Fort Orange. Delete destination. And just make it silver and lumber. I don't know. I think I'm jumping the gun with the lumber thing. Let's still make it Fort Orange. Unload silver. We're just going to make this a silver running. Trade. Orders. Begin trade route. Select the colony to travel to. We want to start as not quite as best. Perfect. Mighty Discoverer. We again welcome you to New France. Please remember that we have a claim to all this land. We continue in our efforts. Okay. We are currently subduing the notorious heathen Aztec tribe. Will you, as fellow believers, join with us in this holy... Oh my gosh. Sorry, Mr. French dude. How about no? Aztecs are a harmless and peaceful people. We welcome the friendship of our brother Dutch, and their wise leader. Together we shall work. Yeah, just... I have no beef with you. Get out of my face. I hope you lose. Please lose. Oh. The Cherokees offer you 7 coats. French soldiers routed. Unit demoted to colonist status. Wow. Sure glad I didn't join you guys. Good job, guys. Alright, Fort Orange. This is where... Okay, I'm gonna wait for silver. Oh. Yeah, let me put that back. Never mind. Let me... How many silvers, or how many furs are we over here? I keep wanting to do a full ton. Let's use shift. Up. 50. There we go. Oh wait, we do have the wagon here, and he does have silver. He also has lumber, so I'm just going to drop that off here. Perfect. Oh man, there's more than 50 extra? Well, how many? Not that many. Okay, there we go. So let me drop this here. And then let you top off. Okay, so 57. All right. And do we have any coats? Good. Didn't really tell me, but... Amsterdam. Go for it. Oh, these poor guys. I'm alerting them with my military units. I probably should keep the military units up in... 10 furs, everlasting peace. I think I need to keep my military unit over in that other... Oh, sweet. The fur trading post is completed. Now we're making even more jackets. Awesome. Although that number of furs is going down, so maybe that wasn't the best of things. I'm thinking that I'm not producing as many as I'm... Well, actually, I can look at that. Yeah, so I'm definitely using more than I'm producing. Also, I'm not sure why I'm not producing horses. I don't understand that aspect of it, but... Am I... Oh, is it because of food? Yeah, I just looked down here, and I think I have actually a food deficit. Because I have too many colonists in here. I think I need to move one to a different area. I have upset the balance of things. I wonder if that has something to do with the food. Well, anyway. You know, I actually do need a pioneer. And I think that I need to actually start clearing the food area and paving, what are these things? I can think. The town squares. Like the main squares of the town. I think that's actually a thing. We continue to explore. Man, there is a lot of... Like, I must be on some kind of peninsula. I must really be in Florida. Because up north, there definitely seems to be like a larger swath of land up there. But I haven't fully explored anything to the south either. Alright, so... Mr. Pioneer. What can I do with you? So how do I actually clear... Need Pioneer here. Orders. Clear forest. Cherokee tribe is pleased to see you prosper. Here's 12 ore. Let's see. A new cargo of cotton is ready at not quite as best. Oh, that's right. They're producing cotton too. Zoom to colony. I need to add that to the... I need to edit that trade route. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, these guys are producing horses just fine, so... Alright, trade. Edit trade route. Let's load cotton as well. And unload cotton. Perfect. Alright. This guy, I want to equip him with horses. Oh. No, I don't want him to make rum. Stop making rum. Alright, soldier, scout, 50 horses. That's all I've got in that area. So I'm not sure that I'm ready to actually do that yet. You know, I'm going to send him to a different town. Yeah, stop making rum. There we go. Well, get out there. Alright. I need to look at this map more. Let's see what we've got. I haven't explored to the south too much, but I feel like... Well, you know what? Feelings are not facts, so I should probably check out this area down here. I'm gonna have him go here. The Tupi tribe welcomes you. We are a glorious nation of one camp. To celebrate our friendship, we generously offer this land you now occupy as a gift. Will you accept a treaty? Yes, I will. We hope you visit us with wagons. I have no idea which direction that horse is going or why, but he's going north, and I don't want that to happen. Alright, unloading silver. Unloading furs and jackets. We're doing pretty good financially. Now, what is this guy? Blacksmith, that's right. Equip with tools. I do actually need tools. And they are not expensive, so I probably should have, that's probably another mistake that I've made, is I probably should have been loading up on tools. I have not. But once again, let's fix that mistake. Yes, steady as she goes. No. Where's my... I'll make sure you're coming with us. No changes. Do I need to unload one of these so I can actually take the person? Yep. Okay. I think that was it. Steady as she goes. And not a moment too soon. We have so many things that are backing up in the trade. I probably should start building dry docks and start making another ship. Continue turn. Alright. So, I want you to go... which one do I want you to go to? Not quite as best, or... I'll just send you up to Fort Orange. They've got horses. Here's 14 sugar. May your kids be forever hyper. Penguin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The price of coats falls. The price of tools risen. Yeah, that's because I just bought a full load of those. Alright. Please do not attack that that guy, please. Oh. These guys are at it again. Alright, you guys already fought the Aztecs and lost. Just give it a rest. Declare peace or something, you know, just go confuse somebody and declare peace. Best colony is set up a... It already has... Oh, zoom to colony. Whoops. Apparently I have ignored this. Alright, so we have a fur trading post. Gosh, everything is... Well, everything requires tools. I could build another wagon train. Let's build an armory. Alright, I want you to go to Fort Orange. Dude, Soldier Boy, will you stop chasing that guy? The price of cigars in Amsterdam has risen to 16 gold. That is one expensive cigar. Of course, it's for 100 tons of cigars, so maybe that's not such a big deal. Zoom to colony, because now that it's produced an armory, I need to produce something else. Let's do a schoolhouse, because education is good. I don't actually have a reason. I do need to look at my production here. Huh. I still don't know why horses aren't being produced. Still not following that part of it. Our trade route's still happening, though. Pioneers clear forest at best colony. 80 lumber added to stockpile. I respect that. I like that. Alright. End of turn, that's fine. Oh no, they actually won this time. French loot and burn Aztec city. Natives flee in panic. 4,000 gold worth of treasure recovered from ruins. It will take a galleon to get this treasure back to Europe. The cadence of it, I can't not trip over my tongue with that. Sons of Liberty membership at not quite its best colony is up to 20%, Your Excellency. More Liberty bells our statesmen generate, the faster membership will rise. Alright, so our pioneer has continued to work. Let's take a look at this town. You know, we're gonna go ahead and buy this land, if you please. Alright, thank you. What did I just do? Which one of these is gonna produce more? Looks like that's all gonna be the same. That's actually gonna be less. Alright. Oh wow, and we are actually generating quite a stockpile of lumber, so maybe I need to start that trade route now. The longer trade route. Yeah, because that way other towns can build if they have lumber, so... But it's probably going to do like 100 tons of lumber for each route. I don't know if I want to just... Yeah, maybe I'll make a second trading wagon. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, now that we've cleared some of that... I can have him start clearing out the area around it, too. I think it produces more food, also. French loot and burn Aztec city. Man, these guys have been busy. 5,000 gold worth of treasure. Man, these are not nice people that I'm working with. Like, can't we all just get along, please? That is not going to be a good long-term strategy, I know, but... Alright, so what was this guy? This guy's a blacksmith. Alright, let's get these tools unloaded. This place doesn't have an enhanced warehouse, so... I'm going to say never mind there. Go ahead and get that cotton loaded on. Got furs. Oh man, here's a conundrum. Place is overloaded. Okay, well I've got the critical stuff. If I go ahead and send the ship... oh, but I need to deal with this guy. You know, I probably need to make a town. Let's see. That will overlap if I put a town here, but that'll overlap with this town as well. If I do it here, it's going to overlap multiple squares. I'm just trying to think of how do I take advantage of this resource right here. I could build a town in the desert right here. I don't know that that's the best idea, but... This looks like a good place for a road. Our pioneers will build roads in a square if you press the R key. If we build a road here, our fur, lumber, or silver production in this square will be increased. Okay. Our units also move faster when they are moving along the road. Okay. That's good to know. So I pushed Actually, I should do that with the town to the south if it increases lumber production. Welcome back. You must tell me of the glory that is, which is this bagel. Turned potato chip time turned down to club soda time. So, did it like go from bagel to potato chip to club soda, or was it like there was no bagel, so you went for the chips, but there were no chips, so therefore it's club soda? Alright, so this guy is not a pioneer, so we don't care about making those roads. Oh, but they switched me over to the pioneer. Okay. I guess I actually want this guy to go here. I want a road there. Yes, exactly. Had an everything bagel, then went to chips, then to club soda. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Had cream cheese, but it was not easily spread at first. Yeah, especially if it's like, well, not especially, you're going to keep cream cheese in the fridge, but it's just cold cream cheese is hard to spread. Expert farmers now available. Of course, if you have a toasted bagel, sometimes it makes that cream cheese spreading easier. Alright, sending the ship to... I'm starting to get like more and more units, and I'm starting to see that it's like it's taking longer and longer to circle back through to, like, you have the plan for this unit, and you have the plan for this unit, and now that we've got more moving parts, it's like, it's becoming that much harder to remember. It's like, oh, that's right, I was going to do this with this guy. And of course, now as also you're revealing the map, you're seeing the more and more of the enemies' turns as well. I mean, I guess I'm not enemies with anyone yet, but... 6 tobacco. Thank you. French treasure fleet laden with 5,000 gold arrives. French king pleased with booty. I just love that. That particular line is like, that is the best headline right there. French king pleased with booty. French king has even more booty, and he is pleased. Alright, so I have control of this guy again. A lot more open area down here, but I know you're not supposed to spread out the colonies. They said in a strategy guide, kind of have 2 clusters, or no more than that, to really be able to manage it. But I do want to see if there's any treasure here. You happen upon desperate survivors of a former colony. In exchange for badly needed supplies, they will swear their allegiance to the Netherlands. Okay, I'll take that. Let's see if I can get this guy to move diagonally, because I think I want to start a colony right there. This looks like a nice place to plow or clear. Plowing a forest square causes the forest to be cleared, making room for agriculture. I don't want that, but can I make a road here? Oh, sweet. So that's our guy. Okay. So do I want to just... Yeah, I don't really have a good lay of the land down here, but if we made it close to the sea, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to start another one. There seems to be a good amount of resources here. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you go down here? Here's 7 sugar. Can you make us some rum, please? Oh, man. We turned that guy into a deer. No, that's just what it looked like because of the... Let's see. Had... Oh, yeah, you were talking about the cream cheese. Oh, no, I thought I saw the chat move for some reason. Alright, so our ship is back. I want to go ahead and drop these tools off. We have expanded storage, so we can do that without the tools rotting. You know what? Awesome. I'm going to load lumber here because I'm going to trade that boogie boogie. Yeah, and I need to save room for... What do I need to save room for? Yeah, I'm just going to stick with the lumber at this point. The chat has moved. I can't take it. It's too much. All right. You are going to go back to Fort Orange. Then I'm going to pick up silver. And then profit. All right. And I think that these little Aztec symbols, that there are some circumstances where they can kill you. Just kill your unit outright. Hey, but in this case, we found gold. All right. I know this is not the best place to set up a colony because it's a desert square. It's actually, it's really bad because I'm going to overlap this town. So these two squares are going to be useless. Can you make a colony in the map? Man, it's really unfortunate because there is this one square with what I'm assuming is ore right there. I want to collect the ore so I can actually start using the blacksmith. But there is open land up here that would just make for a better overall colony. I'm really torn here. That's a really nice area of land here. You've got the... Although that encroaches into the territory there. Let's see. So that's a square. So this would be a square. That's covered. I'm thinking it's not as good as what I thought. Decisions. I am gonna make a decision. I'm gonna try to make a colony on that mountain. Alright. I want you to have some horses. I want you to be a scout also. Although, he already has 50 muskets, so that wouldn't be a bad idea right there. And it would continue to produce horses, so let's do that. I think we have a plan. I'm going to have that guy start a colony there. Sweet, schoolhouse produced. And I just randomly put the carpenter in the schoolhouse. It's like, no. But I do need to change this. Let's make another wagon train. So I need to start balancing out some of these other things, but I don't want to break that trade route that I've got going already. At least that's my logic here. Maybe I should make like the lumber wagon train. Alright. You know, I want to know what's further to the south here, because there's a... Actually, looking at the map in the upper right, there's a lot... Well, never mind, it is jumping around. Okay, anyway. Ignore my bad thinking. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say... Build a colony. Oh, colonies cannot be built in the mountains, Your Excellency. Well, that kind of destroys my plan right there. But it really wouldn't be as different if I just moved it over one. Okay. Alright, this guy is also a scout. Now, let's see, how big is this map? Okay, this map is a lot bigger to the south than it is to the north. So, I probably want to send that guy, although he's a military unit and he starts upsetting a lot of people. If he gets too close to towns. Now, I'm going to take a chance, and I'm just going to say, hey, check out this spot right here. Please don't make people hate you along the way. Or at least try not to. The French loot and burn the Aztec capital. Oh, man. So that might be the end of the Aztec here. Unless there's some other colonies that are not taken over. 4,000 worth of treasure. Yeah. Alright, so we're back here. Let's get loaded up with treasure. Unload the wood. Unload the lumber. It commands it. You know, dude, you need to be in the carpenter shop. You need to start using some of that wood. And I'm going to say that you need to build... I'm not worried about docks in this area. But I think we need a bigger warehouse. Probably need a stockade also, but the warehouse comes first. Alright. What else can we grab? I'm going to go ahead and grab the actual coats since we're not making those anymore. Anything else? Nope. Let us send that back overseas. Go make us some money. Alright. Bad decision time. Make a colony. Alright. The square we have does not have access to the ocean. That's exactly what I had in mind. New Holland. No. What do we want to name this colony? How do they say it? How is it spelled in Legend of Zelda? I need to look this up. Did I actually spell it right? Yeah, Kakariko Village. Because why not? What I should have done from the beginning is just start using fantasy village names. Alright, so we do have this guy mining in the hills. Perfect. That'll at least get us some resources, but then I'll have to actually put him in the blacksmith house later to use that ore. So there'll be a little bit of back and forth until I get somebody in there to actually do the mining. I should probably move that guy up there. Alright. So this guy is taking all of these squares. That is a water square, and I don't want to be wasteful. Let's send this guy down one. We're giving you 14 sugar. Thank you. The colony of Fort Orange has exceeded its warehouse capacity. 31 tons of lumber have been thrown away. Why? Just put it outside the warehouse. Just, like, start a pile on the side, you know, put a couple of stones down. I was going to say cinder blocks, but you haven't invented that yet. Get on it. But, you know, just put a couple of big stones down and just start stacking the logs, you know, across, or the lumber across that. A larger warehouse could hold another 100 tons of It's like, that's exactly what I'm telling you to build. Come on, guys. Get it together. Yeah, because you guys are supposed to be building a warehouse. It's like, why don't you just use the lumber that's in surplus to build the warehouse? Alright, that's not a good place to build. Alright, let's see which to the... I'm assuming there's nothing down there, so I'm just going to tell this guy to explore up here instead. Alright, so he's built a road. Oh, that's cool, and it actually built the road to the Aztec village. That's cool. But that's also going to increase the production of food there, right? We've got the lumber mill. We've got this guy fishing. Conifer forest. Conifer forest. Just trying to think if there's anything that we actually... These guys are producing lumber, so... You know, we're good here. I think we have a good balance. I need to send this guy to take care of these areas up here, so... You're gonna go to Fort Orange. And I'm questioning whether I'm actually gonna have this guy set up a village there or not. Price of muskets is going up. So which is south here? Okay, I was wondering if that was going to end in a peninsula or not. Let's just send him that way. The French treasure fleet, laden with 4,000 gold, gives it to the French. The French king is pleased with booty. Price of cigars has fallen to... Price of cloth has fallen. Or risen, I'm not sure which. Oh, man. Well, hurry up and build that warehouse. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. Except maybe have the guy who's trapping furs send him over to the tanner shop and say, use him. Perfect. Okay, good. We have another wagon train. Alright, I want to take lumber. And I want you to take a... Oh. Okay, I guess I could... Alright. I'm going to keep you on manual because I want to actually look around. You know, I think I want to send this guy up to the existing colony. Let's go ahead and send him to Kakariko Village. That place is going to need food since they're on a desert square, I bet. You're going to go to not quite his best colony because I want that lumber delivered over there. Colonization help. Timescale. In 1600, the timescale changes from 1 turn to year to 2 turns per year. Henceforth, there will be a spring and a fall turn in each year. Okay, so they're slowing things down for us at this point. Okay, that ship was not accomplishing very much there. Price of muskets in Amsterdam has risen to 7. Alright, and we've got our ship here. We are going to unload our stuff, and I am actually getting close to my hard cutoff time. So, let's sell this. Spurs in Amsterdam has fallen. You greedy son of a... Let's see. We've got... Now, what was this guy? Farmer. Okay, perfect. Actually, the farmer I might send to that other colony. That's what I'm going to do. Kakariko Village, I'm going to send the farmer to Kakariko Village. I'm going to send that free colonist to the same place, but he's going to be a miner. And then I'm going to put the blacksmith to work in the blacksmith shop. There we go. Strategy. Do not ever come to me for strategy advice. Ever. Bad idea. I'm wondering if I should load some more tools, because that would be good for the town to have. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to take a couple more things of tools. Tools have risen. Later, losers. Yes, steady as she goes. Get him on the way. Oh man, I feel like they kind of have a blockade for me right there. Alright, let's go up coast here. And that ship just goes up and down, up and down. It's got a black X over it. Is that like a... Oh, I bet those are pirates. A new cargo of horses is ready at not quite best colony. Okay. So that is doing something as well. Continue turn. But we can store more horses in a warehouse. Actually, that's one thing that I need to do real quick. Let's edit that trade route, because I'm starting to get the impression... Although, if it takes a load of horses, it's going to be... Yeah, I think I need to expand the warehouse first. Yeah, I'm not going to upset that trade balance. But this guy does need to do some more exploring up here. And we'll go ahead and explore this real quick. We have discovered the Fountain of Youth. What does this mean? You have discovered a Fountain of Youth. Rumors fly in Europe. Immigrants line on the docks to seek perpetual youth in the New World. Oh. Which of the following individuals shall we recruit? Elder statesmen, expert fishers, or free colonists? You know, I haven't done any investment into the statesman component of things. Oh, we get all kinds of people. Okay. Expert ore miners, yes. Jesuit missionaries, free colonists, expert fishermen. I need to look at what the missionaries actually do. But for right now, let's do expert fisher. Whoa. The docks are really lining up here. I've already got enough scouts for the area, I feel like. Let's get free colonists. Veteran soldiers. What is this? How many people are lining up on the docks? Didn't I just send the ship back this way? Free colonists. Seasoned scouts, expert fishermen. I'll get another fisherman. Okay, well that just exploded. Alright. Let's see. Aztec, see that your food stores are low. Oh, it's probably because of... that's probably for Kakariko Village. Yeah. I gotta do something about that. Price of rum has gone up. Fountain of Youth is serious business. Yeah, you're not kidding. It's like I almost want to tell this guy, hey, go back and pick those up. Go to Fort Orange. That would be the closest. In Fort Orange. Does that... Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Okay, at this point, I am going to go ahead and call it a night. There are chores awaiting me, and I need not be neglectful. But I just want to thank you all so much for joining me. I need more rum to compensate. Yes. Actually, I do have a sugarcane farmer. I think he's fishing right now. But I could send him up and have him start making that sugarcane so he can start making the rum. That would work. Oh, you're very welcome. I am enjoying this a whole lot, and I appreciate you all joining me. It is so much fun to play this game with people and to have you guys just join and have fun with me. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope to see you all this upcoming Wednesday at 8 p.m. for another old school game. Well, it's going to be more colonization. Spoiler alert. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. You all take care. Have a good night.